Welcome back to Clayton Showalter's YouTube channel here. We have the shop apprentice here. And we've got this McCulloch 1010 automatic sitting on the bench here. We're going to reseal the fuel tank. Here's the top part of the tank here. And you've got your gasket. And I don't think I have any cork to make a gasket for that. So I'm just gonna pick this old gasket out of there, clean that up real good. And this is the sealer I'm gonna use. It's VersaChem #2. It's resistant to oil, gasoline, kerosene. I have not tried this stuff before, so I want to give it a shot. Maybe some of you all out there have tried this, and you can leave it in the comment section below if you've tried this stuff and what you think of it. Your input is greatly appreciated. So to get this gasket out here, a couple different little tools that you'll possibly need. Razor knife, a little dentist pick type tool, another razor knife deal there. Oh, looks like the shop apprentice is having fun over there. I'm just going to go around this like so. So let's slide this out of the way, and I'll kind of get you pointed towards the bench. And we'll see if the shop apprentice comes over and visit. Most likely she will. So we'll just take this and kind of go around the edge of this gasket. You might have to do the outside edge and the inner edge. And some of it may tear out or chunk out. That's okay, because I know I said in one of my videos on this 1010 automatic that we'll try and get it out of there in one piece. So if I had some more of this cork, we could trace it out and make a new gasket. We got the shop apprentice. I'm just trying to be careful. I don't want to slip with the razor knife and get her or me. I think she's got a better idea on how to get it out of there. What do you think, you little wood chip? You're helping, huh? Yeah. I know you want to sit on my lap. Here, come over here. Oh, you're gonna sit on my lap? Okay. Alright, this is how we're going to do this, kid. And I'll try to get this gasket out of here in one piece. Some of you may like that idea, some of you may not. You know, or maybe you think it's boring to watch or whatever. But I just want to share as much as I can. It's just my take on this. In case I ever want to cut gaskets, I can for this type of McCulloch 1010. And we'll retract that. We'll just see if we can start picking it out. There, it's kind of coming there. This little pick might help you. If you're not worried about tearing it, then you can just tear it out of there or whatever. But I'd kind of like to keep it for a pattern. You know? In case I should ever need a pattern. There you go. So you can get you some 1/8 inch thick material cork or some kind of fuel resistant gasket material. But there's your gasket there. I'll just lay that to the side. And oh, we actually could just put this back in there. I don't know, I'm just thinking different now. Maybe I'll just take some here, come on here. Come on here, kid. I'll go here. Look, you got your jacket over there. Oops. But what I'm thinking, I might take this sealer here and just wipe all the way around this whole thing. And then put some in there, maybe. I was just gonna do the sealer itself, but it says this seals old gaskets as well, so I don't know. What do you guys think? I think I'll just clean up in here and little wire brush like this help you get that cleaned out. Take you some carburetor cleaner or brake parts cleaner, spray on a rag. Try not to get that on your hands because it is pretty toxic. Get this cleaned up here. You helping? And then get your top of your part of your saw, your top of your tank. Don't get any dirt, whatever's around there. You're helping, huh, kid? It's my apprentice, wood chip. Well, that looks pretty clean down in there. We'll go ahead and wipe it, you know, with the rag. Get stuff cleaned out. So I'll bring you back in just a minute here. All right, we've got this surface all cleaned in there using some brake parts cleaner and a rag. I cleaned in there. I cleaned the outside as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of this sealer and just start putting down in there. And then I'll take this little screwdriver here and spread it around there. I don't want it very thick. And then I will put sealer on my fingers, go around this cork gasket because it says it will seal old gaskets. this sealer right here. So, and I'm not paid by this at all or anything like that. I like Permatex. I have not tried this before, so we're going to give it a shot and see what it does. So what I'm just going to do is I just take some on my finger and just start getting it at some corners or wherever. Now we'll spread it. So you can kind of see what I'm doing here. Not gonna bore you with watching that part. All right, we've got that sealer all in there in the groove, and I just use this little screwdriver here just to kind of get it in there where I want it. Now, and it says on the instructions or destructions, however you want to call them, to let this tack up a little bit, let it air dry for a few minutes. So I'm going to probably give it a few minutes, maybe 5 minutes. We'll see. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take some of this sealer, and we got the apprentice back over here. I'm going to get some of this sealer on my finger like that. Let's put the lid back on here so my apprentice don't come over and step on it and squeeze it out all over the workbench or something. Now I got that sealer on my finger. This is what I want to do to this original gasket here. So I just want to go all the way around this, just smear it, get a light coat on it, just like so. And then we'll stick it back in here. So we'll bring you back directly. Okay, here's that cork gasket. I'll put that sealer smeared all the way around it there. And this sealer is supposed to remain flexible. So, got my fingers evenly coated too. Got it, you just have to do that. Trust me. And then when you do that, try to figure out how you're going to hit record on your camera again without getting your camera screen all dirty. So anyways, we'll just lay this back down in here like so. I'm just trying to make sure I got it in there where I want it. And for good measure, I'm just going to take some and smooth all the way around here. Trying to seal this as best we can. Now we want to see if it works. If it don't, and it didn't. Sometimes you just gotta try things to know if it's gonna work or not. You know, this is what I'm trying. Sorry I bumped you guys. So this is my version on one of these 1010 automatics, these McCulloch 1010 automatics, sealing the gasket on your fuel tank half. We don't want too much squeeze out on the inside. I know it's going to, but a little less we can have, better off. Some of you are going to say, man, you got that stuff all over here. Yes, I do. And we're going to have to see what we clean them up with. The careful you are trying to get this sealer, you know, if you're trying not to get it on you as much as you can, you're going to get more of it on you. So just go at it. All right, we're going to set this down on there now. Make sure you guys are in frame. And we got the shop apprentice. Let me get my bolt for the fuel tank. Oh, keep bumping you guys. Well, it's gonna just go right on here like this. Put your bolt in, or your screw, and get silicone sealer all over your screwdriver handle. And we will have some squeeze out, I'm sure. And it says this sets up in 4 hours. I'm gonna let it go 24 or longer just to make sure it gets cured. Tighten that down as good as you can get it. And we'll wipe any excess off here. Well, this sealer is pretty sticky. I think this stuff's gonna work good, personally. And we'll let you know when it's set and we put some fuel in there. I think she'll seal up just fine, to be honest. What do you all think? I think she's gonna work. I think she'll be just fine. We'll see what the apprentice says. I think the apprentice is gonna say so too. So Well, I think that's it for this video here. There is one thing I do want to mention here. In one of the videos I have on that 1010, I was explaining your high and low jets. So I'll go ahead and screw that in. So what I was doing is I was going, this is the low side, I was going a half a turn and then saying this was a full turn. So when you're adjusting these, turn it until it seats, make a half a turn, then another half a turn. That makes one full turn on your high and low. So we're going to the high now. Turn that in until it seats. I'm trying to hold this as best I can. So it's seated. So here's a half turn right there. There's another half turn. That makes a full turn. So I hope that helps you. That's generally where you want to set your carb at, is one turn out on your high and low side jets. So one turn out, so half a turn, another half a turn equals a full turn. I hope that makes sense. So, well, from me and the apprentice here, we will see you all in the next one. Y'all take care. Remember, let's be kind to folks. Let's uplift folks out there, inspire folks along the way on this journey, and let's do good and good things will come. Y'all take care. Tell them bye out there. You gotta tell them bye. What do you think?